This is a place for planting, for digging, for harvesting, for relaxing. It's a place to get your hands dirty, but most of all, it's about having fun. And that's what you'll always have when you're in the garden with Doug Oster. You want a green thumb too, don't you? Welcome to the 35th annual Duquesne Light Home and Garden Show. This is the place to be. I'm here every day and I want to show you one of my favorite exhibits. It's Bidwell Training Center's rooted in Pittsburgh. I hope you love it as much as I do. First, explain what Bidwell Training Center is.
Bidwell Training Center is a post-secondary adult training facility on the North Shore of Pittsburgh.
Meaning after high school, right?
After high school. So its programs are designed for adults in transition, and we offer training in 7 different career areas.
And of course, this is horticulture.
Horticulture. In fact, horticulture has been part of the curriculum offered at Bidwell for the last 13 years.
All right, well, let's just start right here because this is one of my favorite places is the Hunt Institute for Botanical
Absolutely.
Documentation, and that's what this is all about.
It's such a
right?
gem in the city of Pittsburgh. Behind us here, you can even see some of the amazing 3D
three-dimensional. Come on, Gary, where does this come
botanical prints that are were created by our students here.
from? That is fun.
Right. Here we have a botanical book that actually is open to a page of a cyclamen, and then the cyclamen is actually growing right out of the book, which is pretty cool.
I love it.
And you know what, this is all out of the imagination of our students. Constantly during this process, we were encouraging them to think out of the box, think about doing things that create a wow. So I think they've accomplished that.
Well, we know the Hunts, you know, that's a famous name, but there are people displayed here that I didn't know were from Pittsburgh.
Absolutely.
Come this way, I want to show something.
Great.
Well, I might be alone, but I had no idea Martha Graham was from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I've heard that many times since the show has opened, actually.
So
Yeah,
I'm not alone.
No, not at all. Martha Graham was actually born in Allegheny, suburb here in Pittsburgh, and she was probably one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, contributing to dance and her choreography.
A topiary tutu?
Yeah, topiary tutu, and obviously the whole design is accented by beautiful blue and pink hydrangeas. Martha's style really emphasized kind of line and movement and sort of a general gracefulness. So this exhibit really kind of captures that.
Well, just like me, graceful.
That's right.
The next one, though, we know this person is from Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. You know, my students actually asked me to pose for this portrait of Andy Warhol. They thought there was a great resemblance.
Is that you?
No, that's
That's
really
actually
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, that's right.
And so what do we have here to show off Andy Warhol?
This exhibit features the pop art of Andy Warhol, his famous Marilyn Monroe, his butterfly prints, his cat prints, self-portraits of Andy Warhol, his Campbell soup can, and again, it's all accented by beautiful florals and plants. And you know what? Truly, Andy Warhol is Pittsburgh. Everybody is familiar with the works of Andy Warhol.
As is H.J. Heinz.
Absolutely. Let's step over here.
Well, we love the word whimsical. This is just fun.
Absolutely.
This is so much fun.
You know what? And what better captures H.J. Heinz than a huge ketchup bottle, you know?
And the ketchup coming out in the form of flowers.
And so the students fabricated this huge ketchup bottle, and of course it's spilling out beautiful red kalanchoe surrounded by tulips and chrysanthemums. So little burst of spring here.
Cucumbers for pickles. Oh, tell me about these.
You know what? These tomatoes were actually grown in the greenhouses at Bidwell Training Center. Those are hydroponically grown tomatoes. They're magnificent, absolutely magnificent.
I better take these to examine these.
Be my guest,
All right.
absolutely.
Come on.
All right.
I've seen lots of people coming through the show, and they love this chair. This chair is a star.
It absolutely is, and it is actually covered with a variety of succulents, and this kind of rounds out the motif here in Henry Phipps's study. So this is a typical Victorian setting, which depicts parlor palms, Kentia palms. There is also some Edwardian cases in this exhibit, and just plants that were significant during the turn of the century.
All right, have a seat, and we'll go look at one
Sure.
more. Another hit of the show. I've seen a lot of people coming through these vines. This represents Gene Kelly singing in the rain, right?
Absolutely, and what an amazing rain curtain it is, made out of potted vinca vine.
It's awesome.
So this space is a 1952 tribute to Gene Kelly and his infamous performance in Singing in the Rain. And what an amazing Pittsburgh talent Gene Kelly was.
His
Pittsburgher
rendition isn't going to be infamous. Our rendition is going to be infamous.
Absolutely.
All right.
We're singing in the rain. We're singing in the rain. What a beautiful feeling. I'm happy again.
Well, I guess neither one of us should quit our day jobs. Wasn't that fun? For more information about the show and everything I'm doing here, as I said, I'm here every day. I'm giving away free seeds, and I have some free tickets too. Check me out online. Until next week, you know where to find me.